Now our next session in PowerPoint here is going to be actually a little bit bigger assignment, and we're not going to do a ton with PowerPoint, but I do want you to work on this assignment. It's just going to kind of show you that you can manage a PowerPoint presentation and meet certain requirements. Oh, how to start here. Let's go here first. I'm going to get right into PowerPoint. The idea that we're going to work with is a bucket list. All right, you may or may not have seen the movie that came out a couple of years ago, The Bucket List. Pretty good movie, actually, but it's just a kind of a list of things that you would like to do during your lifetime. I'm going to go ahead and start mine. I'll kind of talk through some of the things here, and then I have a handout to show you as well. I'll press F5 to start this. And again, kind of like we worked on in our first PowerPoint session, first of all, everything here is automatic. This show is going all by itself. I'm not touching any keys. I'm not clicking the mouse. Everything here is automatic. The animations are automatic. The transitions, I'll get it right in a minute. The transitions between pages are automatic, and that's one of the things that has to happen in this assignment. Got to make it automatic. Now, you'll have to have a total of 6 slides. All right, you're going to need, I want you to tell me 5 things that you would love to do. 5. You can hear that? Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you'll have to have 6 slides because you have to have a title slide like you just saw mine. It said Mr. Arvin's Bucket List. All right, so you have to start with a title slide, and then after that, each item that you're going to show to me on your presentation should be on its own slide. I don't want one slide with a list of 5 items. I want everything on its own slide. All right, now some more things that are required here. You have to have text, so you can do that with a text box or word art. And if you don't know how to do those things, if you don't know how to do text box or word art, you should ask for help because we can help you. All right, so you have to have text on every slide. But you also have to have some kind of graphic or picture on every slide. Now you can do that through clip art. You can do that using the shapes tool. You can do that by going out on the internet and getting pictures and using them in your PowerPoint presentation. If you're familiar with how to do that, feel free to do that. Totally okay. All right, but you have to have both text and pictures or graphics to go on every slide, even the first slide. All right. So yeah, everything's got to be automatic. Now the whole looping thing, it's really optional on this. If you want to make it loop so it goes over and over, that's what mine's doing right now. You see when it gets to the photo studio slide, it goes back and starts again at the beginning. Oh, one other thing that I'm asking for, that I'm requiring on this assignment, is that the backgrounds cannot just be plain white. I want you to change the background. All right, yeah, got to kind of prove to me that you know how to change a PowerPoint background. If you don't know how to change a PowerPoint background, then again, you just got to ask for help. Just ask for some help, and we can show you how to change a PowerPoint background. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and stop this show and show you one other thing. And the sub can help you with where to find this. All right, but I've got a handout prepared that says PowerPoint Bucket List. It will probably be on the courses drive L, but I'm not connected to that drive right now, so she can help you with how to find this if you need to see it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and double click this and open it up so that you can see it. And this does have, here's what the assignment is all about, the bucket list project. And you got to tell me 5 things that you just really want to do someday. Okay, and here are the 8 requirements that are listed here. The slide backgrounds have to be something other than white. I told you that. You have to have a title slide. I showed you that. Everything that you want to do has to be on its own slide. You saw that in mine. Each slide has to contain text. You have to have some text, whether it's your title or text telling me what you want to do. You have to have text. All right, I told you that. Also, each slide has to contain clip art, shapes, or a photo to help illustrate. Okay, I told you that. At least one object on each slide. Now, maybe I didn't say this. At least one thing on every slide has to be animated. All right, so you got to do animations. The animations have to go all by themselves. Remember, this whole thing has to be automatic. That's part of the requirement. So you have to animate and set that little thing where it says start on click. You want to change that so it says after previous or with previous. The presentation itself must advance automatically as well from one slide to the next slide to the next slide. Okay, scoring on this works this way. It's 60 points total. Changing your slide backgrounds, 12 points for that. Having a title slide, 8 points for that. Having your 5 list items on 5 separate pages, 10 total points for that. Having graphics, clip art, shapes, photos, 10 points for that. Having something animated on every slide, 12 points total for that. The automatic slide advance, where it goes from page 1 to page 2 to page 3 to page 4 all by itself without having to touch any keys or click a mouse, 8 points for that. And if you add all that up, it's a total of 60 points. Now here's information right here about how to save your work. Please, 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 please save it on your network drive, Drive H. If you need help with that, ask for help. We can provide help for you. So please ask for help if you don't know what we're talking about when I say save it on your network drive. Okay, here's a file name for you right here. When you save it, you can just call it Bucket List. That would work perfect. And and this will be a 2-day thing. You'll have 2 days to get this done. So that's it. That's the Bucket List project. And so now it's about time for you to jump in and get started on yours.